Day now, exactly a week away in Pennsylvania, as you know, remains a key target for both of the candidates in this final stretch. Vice President Kamala Harris will be in Harrisburg tomorrow.
Former President Trump will be in Delaware and Lehigh counties today. Two school districts are making changes to their schedules because of the visits. CBS News Philadelphia reporter Ross DeMattei is live in Drexel Hill, where Trump will be this afternoon. Good morning, Ross.
Good morning to you, Jim. Yeah, former President Trump will be a special guest at a roundtable today discussing senior citizens issues, and it's going to be held here at the Drexel Brook Catering and Events Center this afternoon. And officials are expecting a lot of traffic in this area, specifically in Drexel Hill. So they've gone ahead and they've announced that they will be dismissing students early today. More on that in just a second. But first, the former president held a rally in Atlanta last night. This is some video from that event. Today, Trump plans to visit Drexel Hill, where he will join a group of senior citizens who are expected to express their disapproval with the Biden-Harris administration's policies for seniors who are on Medicare or living on a fixed income. This is being hosted by the conservative nonprofit Building America's Future as part of its America's Future tour. Last night, Trump promised to make the country more prosperous if he's elected again.
So I'd like to begin by asking a very simple question. Are you better off now than you were 4 years ago? Everyone will prosper, every family will thrive, and every day will be filled with opportunity and hope, and we will bring back the American dream.
So with former President Trump set to visit Drexel Hill this afternoon, the Upper Darby School District has announced that all of its schools will have early dismissal today. That's just to avoid any traffic trouble. So elementary schools will let out at 12:15, Beverly Hills Middle School at 11:20 this morning, Drexel Hill Middle School at 11:50, and the high school students here in Drexel Hill will also be dismissed at 11:20. And ahead of the former president's rally in Allentown tonight, the district has announced all schools will be closed to students today. The Lehigh Valley is preparing for some large crowds, heavy traffic, and potential disruptions, so the school district went ahead and canceled all classes in Allentown today just to be safe. Now, vice presidential nominee J.D. Vance, he'll be campaigning on behalf of former President Trump in Michigan today. As for those two Trump events in our area today, the roundtable here in Drexel Hill and then the rally in Allentown tonight, CBS News Philadelphia will have news crews at both of those events, so we'll bring you continuing coverage from the campaign trail throughout the day today. Jim and Janelle, back to you.
All right, Ross, thank you for that. And 5:34 now, local Latino leaders, they are reacting to controversial comments made during Donald Trump's rally in New York Sunday. Comedian Tony Hinchcliffe, he made what a lot of people are calling offensive, crude, and racist remarks during the event at Madison Square Garden, referring to Puerto Rico as, quote, a floating island of garbage. Puerto Rican political leaders here in Pennsylvania, though, they are condemning those remarks, calling the words a reflection of Trump's opinion of Latinos.
So I hope that people are as pissed off as all of us are, and that we show him the kind of people we really are.
The garbage he spoke about is polluting our elections and confirming just how little Donald Trump cares about Latinos, specifically about our Puerto Rican community.
Trump is distancing himself from Hinchcliffe. A statement from his senior campaign advisor said that, quote, the joke does not reflect the views of President Trump or the campaign.
Vice President Kamala Harris will be delivering what's being called her closing argument speech in Washington, D.C. today at the Ellipse. That's a park outside of the South Lawn of the White House, which is the same place where former President Trump delivered his now infamous January 6th speech. Meantime, big-name Harris supporters are hitting the ground running to shore up support ahead of Election Day. Star-studded concert was held last night at the Liacouras Center, featuring Bruce Springsteen, University of Pennsylvania alum John Legend, and former President Barack Obama.
If somebody does not see you as fellow citizens with equal claims to opportunity, to the pursuit of happiness, to the American dream, you should not vote for them.
Actor Martin Sheen will be in Lehigh County today to be part of a Harris campaign event, which with the mayor of Allentown. This comes hours before Trump's rally later tonight, also in Allentown. Pennsylvania County is investigating 2,500 voter registration forms and mail-in ballot applications for potential registration fraud. It's happening in Lancaster County. According to staff there, the forms are dropped off at the Board of Elections office by a third-party organization shortly before the state's registration deadline last week. Officials say they are working to ensure the registration requests are legal. They're asking voters who have recently registered to check their registration online to ensure its accuracy. And on CBSPhiladelphia.com right now, you can look at what's being done to ensure your vote is protected and will count on Election Day. Also in the election section, everything you need to know from polling locations to ballot deadlines.